everyone, it's Sarah from Faster Reads, and Jolie, my doggie. She's right there. Look, that's her. She's so cute. She doesn't want to look at the camera. She hates the camera. So I'm going to be talking about one of the books that I gave 5 stars to today. This book is incredibly famous right now. It's on all the bestseller lists. It's critically acclaimed, and it deserves all the praise that it has been getting. I'm going to talk about The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas. I listened to the audiobook narrated by Bonnie Turpin, and I cannot recommend this book enough. Specifically, I cannot speak the audiobook. Bonnie Turpin is an amazing narrator. This story, you guys, this isn't going to be a very eloquent review, just because I cannot put into words what The Hate U Give has done for me. And that's silly, because, like, it's not something that, like, this book isn't for me. This book is for minorities who are dealing with the fact that their friends and their loved ones have been brutally targeted by police officers and sentenced to a death too soon. But this book speaks to me because I'm an educator, well, a future educator, and this is a novel I want in my classroom. This is a novel that I want children to pick up on their own if we're not covering it that year. This is a novel that I want to be a huge discussion within my classroom. I just want this novel to have a presence. I want kids to know that this is a story that isn't just for one group of people. This is a story for our American society, and it's so important. And Star's story is remarkable because she's gaining a voice. She's learning what it means to speak up for your friend, but also for yourself and your community. And it's pretty amazing. She learns this lesson through many different trials and many different heartaches, and it's so amazing. I love her family, and I love the dynamic, and, like, there's so many funny scenes, like, when they're praying to, like, Black Jesus. Me and my best friend, she also listened to the audiobook, and we were laughing, because, you know, like, it's funny to read it, but to have, like, hey, Jolie, but to have people, like, actually, you know, hearing them, like, speak out loud and pray to Black Jesus while, like, Malcolm X hangs behind them, it's hilarious, but it's also realistic, and it just really encompasses the Carters as a family, and I love that. They were real. Like, I felt like I knew them. I felt like I could go over to their grocery store and, you know, buy something off the shelves, and I'd talk to them, and that's where Thomas excels. Her characters are so fleshed out and real, and I just love it. Are you giving yourself a bath? She's obsessed with cleaning herself. She's such a princess. So yeah, I can't recommend this novel enough. This is gonna be a really short review because I can't say anything that hasn't already been said. And I just need people to know that this novel is incredibly important. It's a novel that needs to be read, and it's a novel that shouldn't be ignored. I love The Hate U Give so much. I actually was always planning to pick it up, but Peter Likes Books recommended the audiobook, and because of that, I was much more excited to pick it up because my library has the audiobook. And you guys, I can't wait to go out and buy my own copy of this book. It was something, like, it was so good, and I can't explain fully, like, how important this novel is, just because, like, it transcends what usual YA contemporary fiction does, in my opinion, and it pushed boundaries that some authors are afraid to tackle, and I'm so happy that Angie Thomas isn't afraid to tackle them, because she is a voice that is so loud, and the voice that she gives Star is one that needs to be heard, not only by children and young adults, but by adults in today's world. And this novel is one that needs to be read. Listen to the audiobook, because you won't regret it, and I just want to know what your thoughts are on The Hate You Give, because like this is a really famous novel right now, and so like I feel like I'm kind of not very loudly contributing anything that hasn't already been said. But I want to know your thoughts. I want to know some of your favorite aspects of this novel. I want to know like if this novel was important to you. If you hated this novel, why'd you hate it? I just want to know your thoughts. Like, let's just have a discussion down below, because I just really want to talk to people about this novel. Like, this is one of those novels that I want to talk to people about. And I hope to see you down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you later. Bye, and happy reading!